lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of bench makeup. Now I've never ever tried bench makeup before. I actually did not even have any idea that they had makeup, so I'm super excited for this. This is also going to be a first impressions video because bench is actually known for, you know, underwear, clothing, so I'm very excited that now they have makeup and we're going to try it out today. Also, if you guys are new here, it would be really great if you could subscribe, ring the bell, like, and comment on this video, and of course to join my giveaway. I'm actually giving away a bunch of cute stuff, so I hope you guys can join. And let's get into this full face of bench makeup. This is everything we're going to be playing around with today. So I have 2 lipsticks, there's also lip and cheek tint, and 2 eyeshadow palettes. Now everything is actually in 2s because it was a buy one take one sale, so I basically just got 2 shades of everything that was on sale, and this is basically it. They actually didn't have foundation or concealer or powder, so that's why I already did my base and my brows, and then, you know, I put powder. So for my base, I used my Body Shop concealer, then my Maybelline H1 concealer, and then my Body Shop powder. And then for my brows, I used my AOA Studio brow pencil. Let's start out with these eyeshadow palettes. So these were buy one take one for $2.29 each, and I got 2 of them. Well, these are the only 2 available. Actually, there were only 2 types of palettes. This is how it looks like inside. There's even an applicator right here, so you can use it to apply, but I'm not gonna use that today. So looking at the colors, this one is super duper neutral. It's all browns and beiges, and this one, the fancy nude one, there are neutrals, but there's also more darker colors like black and also pinky and peachy tones. So I actually like this one better, but you know, I wanted to try both. And all of the shades, well, most of the shades are actually more metallic. There's only 1 shade here that is matte, and it's the one right here. Okay, so to start it off, I'm gonna be doing my contour. So what would be a good contour shade? Oh, there's actually 2 matte shades, and it's this one right here and this one up here. So there's a beigey matte shade, and then there is a brown one. So I think this one would be perfect for contour. So I'm gonna take my contour brush right here, and I'm just gonna contour my face with this shade. Wow, that looks pretty good as a contour, so I'm just gonna continue down this road. I actually really like this shade as a contour, and it's really great that it's also matte, because if this were metallic, that would be a bit weird for me. I don't like shiny metallic-y things for contour. Now I'm gonna contour my nose. Oh, and I just noticed that there is a mirror up here, so I'm gonna try to use that to contour. This shade is great as contour, so now I'm gonna work on my eye look. So I'm gonna be taking these 2 shades, the only matte shades in this palette. Wow, they're actually very powdery, if you guys can see. That's a lot of powder, and I'm not even tapping it too much, just a little bit. So now I'm gonna put this on my crease. From the fancy nude palette, I'm gonna be taking this color right here and putting it on the outer edge of my eye. Just right here. I've lost count of how many layers I am doing. I mean, I do appreciate buildable makeup, but this one, I don't know, it just takes too much time for me to get it to the pigmentation that I want. So this eyeshadow is not as pigmented as I want it to be, but it's also not so bad either. I don't know. Maybe I should merge more colors into this. Like, I'll get these 2 right here. Maybe it will make it look good. I'm just trying to define my crease right now, and it's taking forever. Yeah, that actually looks a bit better. I think it really helped that I put the matte shades as a base so that the metallic shadows can you know, hang on to something. Now I'm gonna take this champagne color on my finger and put it all over my lid. Really hoping this brightens up the look. That looks pretty good. Okay, it looks a bit messy, but I can fix that. I'll blend it out. Now I'm just gonna take the same brush I used earlier and just blend out the edges a bit, just so it doesn't look super defined. I'm actually liking how this is turning out. Then now I'm gonna take a really small brush. Where's my tiny brush? And I'm gonna put some right here. So I'm gonna take this white shade right here and just stamp it my inner corner. Now this is just a little thing, but it actually makes a big difference. It really opens up your eye and it just looks really great. With this tiny brush, I'm gonna dip into this matte shade again and put this all over my bottom lid. I love doing this because it makes such a big difference when it comes to making your eyes pop. So I just did the right one. So as you can see, there really is a big difference. This one makes my eye look so much better. So I'm gonna even that out. I'm gonna add mascara to make everything look better. This one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Lashes. My eyes are done. It's actually a pretty simple eye look, but it took me a while to actually create it, and it's something that I usually do with other palettes, but for some reason this one, it just took forever, and it's because of the pigmentation of the shadows. It's super duper buildable, which means it's not super pigmented, but I do prefer a more pigmented eyeshadow. So for me, these eyeshadows are just okay. I mean, they're not bad, but they're also not the best. But if you look at it, I really like the color selection. I like that there's a little mirror, and actually this one, I like the color selection of this one better, but this Fancy Nude palette doesn't even have matte shades in it. So this would have been perfect if it had matte shades, but these are purely all metallic, and this one does have matte shades, but I don't know, it's kind of too basic for me. I would like more color in this color selection, but overall I do really like the colors, but the quality of it could be better for me. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just okay. And the metallics for me, I actually like the mattes. There are only two mattes and I use both mattes, but the metallics are it's okay. I mean, I don't know, this is not something I would use again, but I think it's okay if you're like starting out and you just want to, you know, play around with makeup. I think this is cute, you know, to give to children, you know, little kids. They'll have fun with this, but not really for me. Now let's try out the lip color mousse. So this one, oh, it has SPF 15. That's pretty cool. So you're gonna add extra protection to your lips. So I got two shades. One is Polished Mauve and the other one is Nude Rose. So I'm gonna try both today, you know, just see the swatches, see how they are. I actually thought this was a lip and cheek tint, so that's why I got it, but it just says here that it is a lip color mousse. So I guess it is not a cheek tint, but you know what? I'm still gonna try to use it as a lip tint. You know what? That's one of the fun things about makeup. Even though it says it's for the lips, or even though it says for the eyes, you can use it so many different ways, whatever way you like. I'm actually really loving the packaging of this, by the way. I think it's way better than this eyeshadow palette packaging. This one looks really great. I think this is the best packaging in the whole set. Alright, so let's try Polished Mauve. Let's do a little swatch. Let's do a side-by-side swatch. Ooh, a Polished Mauve looks really good. Very nude, peachy. Ooh, and the other one is so pinky. So what's the shade? This is Nude Rose. This is how they look like swatched. So this one is the Nude Rose and this one is the Polished Mauve. I'm really liking the Polished Mauve more. The other one kind of looks like a Skittle, so I'm not gonna be using that. So let's just put this all over my lips. This one is actually way thinner than I thought it would be, but it's actually very comfortable, and it smells like a citrusy candy. I really love how this feels on my lips. It feels really light and very moisturizing. That's what I really love about it. My lips don't feel chapped or heavy or, you know, crunchy at all, which a lot of other lipsticks do feel like on my lips. I also really like the color, but I don't like the pigmentation of this as well. It's too thin for me, but maybe I can layer it on. Let's try it out. I can make it look more pigmented. Yeah, okay, so you just have to put more product to make it look more pigmented, but it's actually so much more comfortable than I thought it would be, and it also has a bit of a glossiness to it because it's so moisturizing, so you don't get, you know, super matte, you don't get super glossy. It's just right in the center, which, you know, is really great for certain days. You know, I think this one would be great as a cheek tint, so let's just try that out. This doesn't dry down anyway, so I'm just gonna blend this all in like blush. Not bad. This blends out really nicely. And the color, when you spread it out like this, looks more peachy nude, which looks really good on a lot of skin tones. My blush looks really good. I really like it. This, I know it says that it is a lip color mousse, but you can definitely use it as a lip and cheek stain. I mean, just look at how my lips and my cheeks just match perfectly. I think this is so great. I will definitely use this on an everyday basis. It's a really good everyday type of color, and also the consistency is really great. It's very comfortable on the lips, very moisturizing, and it looks really good, and also it blends out really easily when you use it as a cheek tint. So this one definitely, I love this one. Now this one I think is around 100 or 150 pesos, and it's really great. This look is actually done, but I went ahead and I got the other lip stuff they have. So this one is their Spa lipstick, and I got it in 2 shades, just coral and vintage brown. Now this one I actually really love the vintage brown color. When I tried it on, I liked it so much. I actually even had to go to a different branch just because the branch I was currently in did not have vintage brown in stock, so I had to find it somewhere else. But you know what, it's really worth it. I really like this lipstick and the shade. I think they're really great everyday makeup. Wow, this is really sealed tight. I mean, no one can mess with this lipstick. Let's do just coral. So as you can see right in the center, there's actually 2 shades. There's like a nude shade in the middle, and then right outside it is the coral shade. So let's just swatch that. Yes, actually when you swatch it, it doesn't look like there's 2 shades of this lipstick. And let's do the other one. This one is vintage brown. This is my favorite. So this one also has a nude color in the center, and then around it is the brown shade. So let's just swatch it right here. This is how it looks like. So this one is the peachy one, and this one is the brown one. I think this brown one would look really good for every day. So I'm gonna swatch it on my lips just to see, you know, how it feels. This is how just coral looks like swatched on the lips. Now this is a, whoa, bright pink color. Now this is actually something that I will not be wearing anytime soon, or like for an everyday look, but I do see myself wearing this for special occasions, or when, you know, I want to create a really bold look, because this is bright pink. I don't even think this is a coral color, but you know what, because I did something super simple on the eyes, it actually looks really good. Also, this is more of a lip balm more than a lipstick, because there's a bit of patchiness and stickiness to it, like a lip balm. So I don't really, for me, this doesn't really feel like a lipstick. It feels more like a very, very pigmented and tinted lip balm. But the consistency of it, it really feels greasy, like a lip balm. Now it's time for vintage brown. I really love how vintage brown looks on my lips. Now for some reason, even though these are the same types of lipsticks, this one has a different formula. This one feels so much better on the lips. It's not patchy at all. It's not as sticky. So I don't know what happened there, but I don't know, maybe it's the shade, but this one, I really like this one. I think it is a great everyday shade, and it's also really great that it's also glossy. It kind of looks like I put lipstick and then lip gloss, but it's really just one lipsticks. I think that's really great. It saves you time, and also you only have to bring around one lipstick. And this shade, I think the shade is really great. It will look really good on a lot of different skin tones just because it's more of a brownie, nudie type of tone as opposed to, you know, the more pinkier ones. Like the one earlier was like really pink. So I think this one is definitely a really good universal color. So definitely try this one out. This is the finished look. This is my full face of bench makeup. Now overall, I actually really love the lip products. You can even use it on your cheeks. You can make it a lip and cheek stain. The eyeshadows I'm not super a fan of, so maybe skip over that. But the lip products, I think they're really great. There are shades here that can be used as everyday shades, and there are also shades that are, you know, for special occasions or when you want to create a really bold look, and they're very, very comfortable on the lips. That's actually what I was pleasantly surprised with. They were just so good on the lips. They feel really good, they look good. So I'm really happy with the lip products that I got, but not really with the eyeshadow. But the eyeshadow, the matte shades are great. Not so much the metallic shade, so I don't know, it's up to you guys, you know, try it out for yourself, see which one you like. But I definitely recommend the vintage brown spa lipstick, and also the what is this one? This is the polished mauve lip color mousse. So these two, definitely my favorites. I think you're gonna love them. They feel really good on the lips, so these are perfect for everyday type of looks. And I now realize the difference. This one looks like I put lipstick and then lip gloss on top, and then this one is more of a thin, watery type of consistency. So this one's way thicker and this one is thinner, so this one would look more natural versus this one that looks like you put lipstick and lip gloss. But both are really great. They're really great shades, and I know they both look brown, but they're actually different shades of brown. So I'll show you guys. Let me just swatch it here on my hand just so you guys can see that they're actually different shades, but they both can be used as everyday shades. These are my favorite swatched. So this one right here is the spa lipstick. This is the vintage brown, and this one is the lip color mousse in mauve. So as you can see, this one looks more like a rusty brown, and this one looks like an old rose type of nudie brown. So they're different colors, but they both look really great for everyday looks. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below which product is your favorite, which ones you want to try, or also if you've tried bench makeup, let me know which ones are really good products. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next one. Mwah!